Welcome to the channel, Underwater Astronauts. My name's Jamison, and this is the best way that I've found to get nickel easily in Subnautica below zero. Let's get on with the guide. As is the usual on the channel, we will be starting at the base of this structure here that I like to call Iceberg Island. Those are the coordinates there in brackets for anyone who would like to use console commands. As for everybody else who would like to find this the normal way, start at your drop pod. Now your drop pod can spawn in one of three locations, so the distances will vary from 150 to about 350-400 meters, but the gist of it is just head north-northeast until you start seeing ice shelves, a landmass, and a bunch of penguins, and you'll eventually find Iceberg Island. And once here, we're going to hop in a sea truck. Alright, once we're in our sea truck, we're going to proceed to head directly between southeast and south for 1111 meters. Now this entire guide will be underwater, guys, so I'd recommend you have at least a depth module Mark 1, preferably a Mark 2, on your sea truck, a sea glide, a rebreather, and whatever the largest size oxygen tank you currently have available is, as we will be going out into the P.O.D Islands biome, and we will be going to 250 or lower in depth if memory serves. But either way, even if my number's wrong, you're going to want to have depth module Mark 1 or 2 on your sea truck, rebreather, tank, sea glide, of course your scanner, never leave home without it, and of course anything else you'd like to take with you on the journey. As for our hostiles, we'll encounter a few, one being the shark alligators here in the purple vents, maybe the purple shrimp leviathan if you've travelled through here enough and upset his path, but you should be right, you shouldn't have to deal with him. Shark alligators won't bother you unless you get out the sea truck or drive right into them. And then when we're in the P.O.D biomes, you may have to worry about squid sharks depending on how deep and far you go. Those other weird barracuda looking sharks, there's our first hostile on the right. But the main threat, if they're in a bad mood, in all honesty, is the sea monkeys stealing your gear. But if they're in a good mood, they'll bring you stuff. I've played this game so many times I've forgotten what I'm doing, and I've never until the other day seen a sea monkey give me something. It's weird. As you can see, we're starting to come out of the purple vents now. We'll get into the edge of them as the watercolor's changing, and we're just going to slowly start to descend. The place we're going is near Margaret Mader's base, so if you haven't done that, keep venturing deeper. And if you feel like you're going to get turned around, link in the right hand corner showing you where to go. Now, memory serves, you only need about somewhere between 7 and 10 pieces of nickel for this journey. Alright guys, I cut the last bit out because my eyesight is terrible at spotting nickel. I don't know why, I can't see it, but the second you turn the scanner room on, it's everywhere. So if you've got better eyes than me, you'll see it. But because I'm not, and I don't want you all calling me a liar, I turned the scanner on to show you that it is down here. I just booted it up a minute ago. So hopefully it should refresh and start showing us more as we're going about our journey. But you're going to come on down, straight in, there's some right there. It's very unassuming, even with the lights on. As you can see, the scan is caught up and we've gone from having 3 to 5. As far as I'm aware, there isn't a nickel node, and if there is, it's probably not worth looking for, as you only need 7 or 8 pieces like I said earlier. But this is the place, guys. In my other playthroughs it generates more than this, but it'll always have the 7 you need, plus some extras, so if you've got good eyes, you'll find it. If not, just set up the scanner room like I said, and you'll be right. With that being said, here was my woeful guide at showing you how to find nickel ore in Subnautica below zero. So if you found this useful to some degree, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, please don't be too hard on the video. And if you aren't already subscribed and like what you saw, consider hitting that button. And if you have hit that button, or are about to, and want to help out further, consider watching some of my other guides that are slightly better than this. It'll help me out with the algorithm. Well, once again, my name's Jamison, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Have fun nickel hunting. Bye for now.